welcome to the Hybrid Kitchen. I'm your host, Chris Dwelly, and today is Memorial Day, and we're going to work on some barbecue stuff today, and we're going to have main course, we're going to have vegetable, and we're going to have dessert all done on the grill today. So I'm in the kitchen. We're going to make baked stuffed apples first, just because they take the longest to make, and this is our recipe. So hang on one. Okay, so basically what we have here is just a plain old simple apple. First thing we need to do is core. Oh, come on. It's going to fight with me now. We're going to core the apple. And then this bowl's already been used because my wife doesn't like raisins. So we have a cup of crushed pecans. And my Hardcore Kitchen Tools. This is the best crusher in the world. I use this to tenderize meat. I use this to crush almonds, crush nuts, everything. Hunk of 2x4. It's the way to go. So we have a cup of crushed pecans. And, oops, sorry. We're going to go, that's almost a cup. And about a cup, about 3/4 of a cup of raisins, and I'll put all the measurements on afterwards. We've got a touch of honey to hold everything together, and we're going to mix this up. I keep the honey in warm water because it tends to crystallize here in Maine pretty quick when it gets cold. So we'll add a little more honey, and we'll stir that right up. Oh, maybe just a tiny little bit more. Okay, good. Dash of cinnamon. And we stir in again. Pretty much what we're looking at here looks a little bit like really lumpy oatmeal, but that's really tasty. I'm not going to lie to you. So now, let me zoom in here. Now this is the simplest thing in the whole world. Piece of tin foil. Let's get our garbage out of the way here. You're going to take some of our mixture here, right into the core of your apple. Make sure you get all the nuts and the raisins right in there. Stuff in pretty tight. This is one of my favorite recipes. This is one of the first recipes I remember. My dad used to make this when we went camping. It's one of the first recipes I actually remember, right from scratch. So now that we've got that all nice and stuffed full of everything delicious, we roll up nice and tight, twist your edges, and done. Very simple. Alright, we're outside and we are getting ready to throw some meat and various other stuff on the grill. And I gotta tell you, I am a big fan of the Penzeys Spices meat rubs. They're really low in calories and they're just not a whole lot of additives. They just taste good. So for the wife, we're doing their barbecue 3000. For myself, we've got their Galena Street chicken and rib rub, even though we're cooking some ribeyes today. So let me get this meat going here. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're just we're going to shake on. We're going to rub in. Use a little bit more of that. This is the Galena Street rub. Those are just some pretty steaks. I've got some company coming over today. My mom's here to visit with us, so we're going to bust out the good steaks today. Always make sure you got clean hands when you're rubbing the meat. When you're rubbing your rubs into your steaks, make sure you wash your hands before you cook. So we've got the Galena Street rub. Let's throw some of the barbecue on here for Andrea. It's nowhere near enough. The reason I like the Penzeys is you definitely get your money's worth with their rubs and all of their spices. They just taste good. They just jam-pack everything with flavor and goodness in their product. So now, let's get the grill open and going here. It's my extremely well-used grill. We're going to turn that down quite a bit. We're going to take our apples, put them up on the top to let them bake at a nice slow pace. And this is another thing that I've always wanted to try and have never done. We are going to throw an ear of corn right on the grill, because barbecued corn is supposed to be delicious. So I'm going to give it a try. I've never actually done it before. So we're going to try it now. If it's terrible, I'm going to let you know. So stay tuned, and I'll let you see the finished product when we get there. Alright, so we've got the finished product here. You got to check this out. That's just a fantastic looking steak right there. Where is it? Right there. Okay. So we've got the grilled corn on the cob and the Galena Street chicken and ribeye steak right there. The apples aren't quite finished yet, so I'm leaving them on the grill, and we're gonna let them bake up just a little bit more. Okay, first of all, dinner was amazing. The steaks were fantastic. My mom made a great salad with some homemade vinaigrette dressing, which was wonderful. I have to tell you, the grilled corn on the cob was a huge success. I loved it. I'm totally cooking that again. So now we've got. I just took the apples off the grill, so we now have one here that's on the plate. It's a little wrinkly looking, but that's okay. They smell fantastic. So we're going to cut into this and see what we're dealing with here. Let's see. Oh, that is exactly how it's supposed to look. That's just fantastic looking. So that's the baked stuffed apple. I'm going to go eat that, and I'll see you in the kitchen next time.